Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement on this day where I'm going to attempt to watch everything, including The Expanse. We're back with Season 2, Episode 9, and we have seen what has happened since sort of on Ganymede. It has been decimated. People have had to flee for their lives. Thousands upon thousands dead. And it is now the source of a protomolecule. Sweet, which I think is the Mr. Man thing that Bobbie saw in through her visor. Yeah, so our Rocinante crew's going after it. Apparently, Tycho Station is dead to them, according to Fred Johnson. It's dead to them. And they helped him survive a coup. Oh, yeah. Tensions were high last episode, but I think tensions are high every episode. I don't know, but I'm excited to get back to it, and I'm so glad that you are here with me as well. So I've got a margarita on standby because it's Saturday night. Why not? I have all of you. So just a quick reminder that full episode watch along is available on Patreon. I'd like to see you there after you subscribe to this channel first, right? Just do all the things. Do all the things so I can keep seeing you because it's so much fun when we do this together. Okay, y'all. Let's just get to it. Somnambluist. Oh, it's relief ship. Okay. Sleeping Somnambluist.
It's a routine stop, nothing more.
Then why are they jamming our comms?
And going to board you?
I'm gonna have to search the rest of the ship.
That is Amos, isn't it? And Holden.
It's just food and medicine for Ganymede. We're not transporting any weapons.
Medicine. So they're still thinking people can be treated on Ganymede?
That's everything. You satisfied?
There's no one else on board, I assure you.
Great. Excellent.
You're not gonna impound your ship.
That's outrageous.
What the hell?
How famous is he?
I know you. You're James Holden.
Pretty famous. That doesn't look safe at all. So who all is going with Bobbie? Chaplain.
Earth's gravity is hell on the Martian physique. You need to take 1 dose of each of these every day. A Blood Ox booster, muscle fatigue inhibitor, Osteo X, which is a rapid bone density enhancer. Starting now. Strongly recommend that you use these as well for when we land.
Oh.
This you left on your bunk.
Oh.
You searched my quarters?
Yes, I did. Because I have orders to follow too, and the defense minister wants you wearing this when you give your statement.
Oh.
So when you were there, did you see the ocean? What was it like?
Dirty. And the stench was like a recycling bin. Remember, keep your eyes front. Do not look up. The UN likes to fly a lot of drones around our compound, so maintain your dignity, stay strong. Not here to give the Blues anything to laugh about.
Meaning don't fall over and collapse. Oh. Well, you're gonna hurt your eyeballs, pumpkin.
On your feet.
And a bajillion questions go through my head at once.
They haven't seen anything they didn't expect. I've been getting personal updates from Colonel Janice.
I wouldn't mind being in that loop.
Do they match the reports that Colonel Janice is supposed to be? Oh, no. The other guy. The other guy's supposed to be sending her reports.
I think one of us needs a clear head for peace to really get a chance.
Of course.
I have some drone surveillance of a Martian puking as soon as he steps out of his dropship. If you need a cheap laugh in the meantime.
I thought Mr. Super Secret Spy was going to keep a lower profile for her. As in not being seen by anybody.
What are you doing?
I'm just helping this bright young lady adjust the sensor array.
That's hard to believe.
Of course, Colonel Janus.
You're mispronouncing that. He's Portuguese. The J's silent.
So it's Colonel Amos?
You know, I don't mind saying I'm getting rather excited about all this.
We can tell.
How
was fascinated by stars. I thought they were magic. Drove my father crazy with all my questions.
Oh, I'm sure there are many other reasons.
I wanted to believe in magic.
Well, you know, that's normal for a child, right?
That's because children are stupid.
He's so much fun.
We just picked up an MCRN ship in Venus orbit. I don't know why we didn't see this before.
Must be a stealth. From the drive signature, probably a destroyer.
Unless it's Mao's ship?
The people there are suffering, you know. These supplies can save lives.
And they'll get where they're needed. I promise.
I don't believe you. Well, voila.
Boy, this ship is a grade A piece of shit. But she'll get us to Ganymede.
Hello. You don't know me, but I was a colleague. I was a friend of your cousin Doris. We worked together on Ganymede.
Who's he sending this out to? Oh, just send it for him. After you read it, of course, because you're going to be all super stealthy. My gosh, those 2 seconds is what's going to give him hope and the drive to go on, isn't it? 2 seconds.
Sorry we weren't able to land you at night and spare you the shock of our sun and sky.
Wow, this whole setup is to completely intimidate the Mars people, isn't it?
It's nice to be having an actual conversation instead of trading recordings for once.
It would have been even nicer if you had met us halfway.
That is true.
Perhaps we should begin with a moment of silence for the lives lost on Ganymede.
It's important to remember the terrible cost of battle. The reason we're here is to prevent...
That was a nice moment of silence, y'all.
Let's start by remembering the fallen.
So the issue at hand is de-escalation. Let's get right to it.
So what exactly are you basing that on? The restraint they showed when they destroyed 7 of our ships over Ganymede? We lost over 500 soldiers protecting a farm.
It was a really important farm.
This is the UNS Arbogast. We are an unarmed research vessel on a scientific mission.
Are they really unarmed?
He's still on Ganymede and we find him. I believe we'll find your daughter.
You can stop pretending to care about my daughter. What does she have to do with this protomolecule you're after?
How do you know about that?
I told him. He's helping us. We should be straight with him.
Especially if he comes in contact with it.
She has a genetic disorder. The moment Dr. Strickland saw her, he knew exactly what was wrong. He gave her regular injections.
Injections of what?
We'll leave the Somnambluist once we dock, and then we'll intermingle with the locals. And then we'll assess the situation and take it from there.
Your plan's always this vague?
This is about average.
You all must be very lucky.
We've certainly had our fair share.
Hey.
Once I'm there, I'm gonna tuck her behind one of those 71 cute little moons.
One.
Go south down there. Y'all just holler. Cavalry will come running. I will quietly deorbit. We'll scoop you up. We'll strap in for a max burn up and out.
They're gonna need this plan, aren't they?
The UN Marines appeared to be charging our position.
So you're saying that we opened fire on you?
No, sir.
Is it possible that your Marines were testing their gear or conducting some sort of training exercise?
It's possible. We also had lost contact with our units.
Did they now?
My team formed a firing line and prepared to engage if the Blues, the UN Marines, crossed 500 meters. They were closing in on us fast. We mistook a training exercise as an active engagement and opened fire without orders.
Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said.
As commander of the fire team, the responsibility is mine.
The battle on the surface is what precipitated the battle in orbit. That's what devastated Ganymede Station. That's on you too.
She's taking the fall big time.
Richard Travis that fired the first shot.
He was born on Earth. His parents emigrated to Mars when he was a child.
That's what they're using.
And what better way to do that than to take out some Earthers?
That's what they're using.
We're willing to discuss reparations.
To who? Who gets these reparations?
They didn't have to say all that crap about Travis. Why didn't you tell me they were going to say that?
Because I knew you'd react like
Mm-hmm.
the hard part's over. You can relax now. You'll be going home soon. Try to focus on that.
Oh, are they gonna like bench her permanently?
Open the shades. Open all of them.
You need to feel the pain.
It'll let them save face back home. How would you like us to proceed?
Squeeze the arrogant dusters for everything you can get, of course.
This young man is a perfect scapegoat.
Mm-hmm. This plan. This plan. This plan.
Lasagna. You're gonna get us all killed.
Backtracks.
Lastly, the MCR will cover 61.5% of the cost to repair the ag domes and orbital mirrors.
I suppose we could pay for it all in exchange for full control of Ganymede.
All right, then. So we're done.
Are they?
One last thing. I'd like to speak to Sergeant Draper again.
Everybody or just one-on-one?
I want to speak with Sergeant Draper. Now.
Alone? Or did Bobbie go?
Sergeant Draper.
Oh no, she's there. Okay.
I want to do my part to make Mars a new Earth.
An entire nation dedicated to a common goal. To turn a lifeless rock into a garden. A dear friend told me that. He wanted to retire to Mars, but he died.
Mm-hmm. He died, Aaron, right?
The majority of people on Earth don't have jobs. You call them takers, I believe. It's easy to forget.
With all due respect, madam, where are you going with this?
Wherever I goddamn like. Travis's parents. They believed in your dream.
Okay, this is where she's going.
Were other Martians prejudiced against him for being from Earth? Do you believe that Travis would jeopardize the lives of his fellow soldiers by foolishly jumping the gun?
No,
No, then why would he open fire without orders?
Huh.
Trying to kill the enemy. I didn't even know what it was. Nobody did. He wasn't wearing a vac suit.
Sergeant Draper has been through a severe traumatic event.
Wow. She broke really quick.
Stand down and let her speak. Unless there is something you don't want her.
Does he know? Did he know? Did he know? Did he know?
What made you open fire?
It was Travis.
Ooh.
He panicked.
Has Sergeant Draper answered all of your questions, madam?
Yes.
That will be all.
So Christian, trying to think like her, asking questions in such an open forum. Bobbie broke and told the truth. What was she going to do with whatever information she came out? Because what if it showed Earth was at fault? Christian didn't know that. You all probably know what that line. You probably already know what that is.
The Drake equation.
Thank you, sir.
It suggests there are over 36 million advanced civilizations out there doing all kinds of things that we just don't understand.
If that were true, we would have detected signals by now.
I think you have.
Or maybe all those other civilizations are gone. Maybe it's the nature of intelligent life to destroy itself.
Then what are you saying about humans? If you're considering that intelligent life.
Colonel?
My God, if it's Miller smoking a big old cigarette in the middle of a floating pool cube on the whatever.
Scans indicate the presence of biological compounds in the air above the crater. It should be impossible.
Survived. It survived?
Just like a soldier on Ganymede without a suit.
I don't know how awake I am for this, y'all. Number 54. Out of the 71.
All right, now, darling, give me a continuous track on every ship on Ganymede.
So can this ship's, I'm afraid to ask this question, can this ship's technology start to bond with the most prevalent user and anticipate their needs and communicate back.
After we land, local muscle will come on board, take 10% of our cargo.
What?
It's perfectly normal.
Not with Lester, I'm sure we can convince him.
I don't want you doing a goddamn thing.
Oh, Pumpkin, you don't know what you're gonna find down there.
Reminds me of Baltimore.
Does it now? Do we know that guy? Do we know that guy?
Gonna be a nice haul.
Our agreement was 10%.
See, this time we're taking all of the cargo and the ship.
Oh. What?
All right, we have a deal.
We got company!
Oh, Jesus, Holden. Does that get heard outside the doors? Oh no!
They were gonna kill you. We had to do something.
Oh no, they hit the guy. They hit the guy. Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh no.
You owe me the cockpits, Rex. See if you get the flight controls back up.
Okay. Kind of wish they had a better plan of this.
Get off my ship! Go!
Okay, y'all say that a line of this show is not wasted. I hope this makes sense. What exactly went down? Not exactly what it went down. Why it went down when it did. That's what I'm confused about. Oh, and that's where we ended? That's where we ended. Oh, what the fudge nuts. Feel as if a game of chess was being played by multiple people all at the same time. What's making its biggest impression on me? Right now is that whole last scene, because it's the last thing I saw. Like, I get it. Okay. Holden and Amos leave. They see the thugs come in. Holden must have said, let's take these guys out real quick. And Amos went, with you, boss. But what exactly their plan was? Just to come in a guns a-blazing? Probably. Okay. So, Melissa, was that her name? Are we going to see her again? Gonna see her again? Or is this just something else that adds on to Holden's guilt about the person he has to become or could become if certain situations present themselves? That's a lot to think about. Still kind of lost. Kind of get it. Christian trying to get the real answers, because I know she sensed Bobbie was hiding something. Just doing it so publicly. What if Bobbie said with 100% conviction, those UN Marine guys were firing on us first. It's all your fault. What would she have done? And there's life on Eros. Which means what? It can survive hot temperatures. And we still got that full-blown monster creature corporeal being bit on Ganymede. There's lots going down. I still feel pieces are still being put on the table, and they're kind of sort of shimmying into place. So I'm just going to sit back and wait to see where they land. How many episodes we have? So we still got quite a bit left of this season. Do we wrap up anything, or what newness are we going to also unleash? I feel as if it's being unleashed on my brain. Okay, well, that's the process. There we go. Episode 9. Thank you so much for being with me. I do appreciate every single one of you, especially all your likes and comments and subscribes. It is so greatly appreciated. Please take care of yourselves. Stretch your bodies. Drink something. This is a reminder, if you haven't already, go eat something today. Get off the couch. Move. Do 100 steps somewhere, and then come back and see the next video in the queue. So thanks again, y'all, and until next time.